Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to 2019 Graduation Drama Performance by English Department of National University of Tainan. The play is If We Still Have Tomorrow. First of all, it is our honor to introduce Professor Wang Wanrong of Department of Drama Creation Application, and also the original playwright of If We Still Have Tomorrow. Let us welcome Professor Wang to give us an opening speech.
Hello, good evening everyone. My dear colleagues and students, well, the light is so bright, I can't get used to it. I'm very honored that tonight the English department students can have an adaptation of my original play, which I wrote and directed in 2016, which is a musical. And I remember, I must thank the chairperson, Xu Shounan 主任, he recommended my play to the English department students. I must applaud their courage and wisdom to have the vision to have an adaptation of my play. I remember I told them, please do not stick to my original play. I want you to create your own voice and try to answer my call. The call that I try to answer in this play is, how are we going to respond to all the chaos around us? Look around us. Today, we are still surrounded by the climate change. And also, Hong Kong students are still fighting for their freedom in Hong Kong Polytechnic University. And also, our youngsters are still facing 22K, no more than 22K when they graduate from university. But I want to say, theater's creativity and the students' determination to make changes, to make our world a better world, is our hope for tomorrow. I applaud their creativity because they have tried to answer my call, how to take actions and make changes to the world which is unfair or which we don't feel satisfied. They are brave enough and they are determined enough to take actions and make changes to make our world a better place, which makes me very happy and very proud. So I want you, don't hesitate to give your applause to them after you see the show tonight. And I wish you all enjoy tonight's show. Thank you very much.
Next, I would like to introduce Professor Xu Shounan of English Department. Let us welcome Professor Xu to give us a speech.
Well, I won't take much time. I come here to say thank you. Thank you for being here. Your presence here, of course, is a support. Hope you know that we will do our best to give you a wonderful evening. Now, I'd like to ask a favor from the director, Ding Xiaoting. I hope she can say something about the play to you. Xiaoting.
Thanks to Professor Xu. Wow, so bright. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's my honor to stand here as a director to share my thoughts. If We Still Have Tomorrow deals with several issues, including environmental protection, cultural protection, human ambition, dreams, and choices. From the original play, one of the couples has a daughter, Xiaonuo, and we name her Snow. In this play, Snow follows her mother's step to become a journalist. As we can see, she will encounter the same problem as her mother did. So, we would like to invite you to join Snow, to feel her passion, to experience the struggle, and to find out an answer to our shared problems. Also, not only senior students stand on stage. but students from third year, second year, and the first year participate in this play. We are looking forward to the wonderful performance as well. We should all have an enjoyable evening. Thank you.
Now, please follow the following rules during the performance. First, no eating during the performance. Second, please turn off your smartphone or switch it into the silent mode. We will have a 15-minute short break after Act 3. Thank you for your cooperation. The show is about to begin.
Michael, you have to put yourself together. The construction issue.
The child is here too. I have decided to fly back to Taiwan tomorrow.
Okay. You'll do good to get some peace and quiet for a while.
Come back when you have calmed down. No, I won't be back. Malaus, thank you for coming. Well, I'd like to ask you for a favor. I want to leave our child, Snow, here. Her mother grew up in these mountains, and she would have wished for her child to grow up in the land. It would be like the child returning to her mother's arms. And I'll leave the money for her to be taken care of. Please, promise me that you'll let her grow up in nature. And this is her mother's token, which I wish to give her.
I will do this for the child's mother. We had promised to. I promised to protect her, and I will protect her daughter.
I don't personally know you, Malaus. You're a man of few words, but I trust you.
We can protect the things and people we love, but people always talk too much and do too little.
People always want too much and give too little. Thank you, and good luck.
Take care. Oh, Snow, don't cry. Don't cry, don't cry. Are you hungry? Are you sick? It is said that children grow fast. They will look different every day. This girl might suit Snow, right? Uncle told me she had fallen in love with her boyfriend for 3 months. Oh, how about you? Do you want to be in a relationship with someone? I don't know. Okay, Snow, you need to concentrate on studying now. After you grow up, you will find your Mr. Right. Okay? University. I am studying in my ideal school. Really? Yes. Congratulations. But by the way, what do you want to do when you graduate from college? I want to be a journalist. I want to discover facts and tell public how the real world is like. And I really want to know how the world is in Mom's eyes. But your mom, I think we talked about this before, Snow. You know how dangerous the life of a journalist is. I can't agree with you being a journalist. Being a journalist means you need to be the first to discover the fact and explore the darkness that nobody has an idea of. Your mother was the bravest person I have met, but she's still. I don't want to see you go the same way like your mom, or come to the same end as hers. I can understand your worries, but this is my dream. I have made a lot of efforts for my dream these years, and please, Uncle, you must already know this. Trust me, I can protect myself. I promise your father to take good care of you. I can't let you do what you want to do if it is dangerous. I promise. I will take care of myself and pay more attention to my personal safety. Uncle, just don't worry. Uncle. Go ahead. Uncle Mouse. I'm going to work in the city, and I will be back if I can spare some time. If you feel unhappy, come back. I will be here always, okay? Of course. Oh, I gotta go now. Take care, Uncle. Goodbye. A journalist. She's really like her mom.
So how long did it take to get the idea of this book, may I ask?
Thank you. I guess I've learned how to use this time. Well, yeah, it takes me about 1.5 years. Yeah, it's a long time before I decided to put my ideas into paper.
The foreword by your friend.
Yeah. We shared some interesting moments in our world, usually the boundary between reality and fiction is quite blurred, quite unclear. And anyway, that's why I asked for the forward.
What is the book about?
It's an old thing, It's about the beginning of a new life, where one Canadian singer and poet that I love a lot, he's called Leonard Cohen, and he once wrote that, well, there's a crack in everything. That's how light gets in. Yeah, I like that.
Did anything interesting while you're writing this book, or did you encounter any obstacles?
I only mentioned the happy things. Well, yes, I was surprised to discover that more people than I know of love to grow trees, not to grow fruit, but to grow trees. And that means many people that care about the earth, they care about life, and there's hope for us. But that's enough for today.
Thank you for the interview today.
Thank you, Snow.
Yes?
You asked me about the ending of the play. There are two endings.
Go home
One
and
is
write.
ending and the other is sad. A lot is determined by, well, our decision. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Have you noticed a new face here? Oh, hi, I'm Snow from the band. Nice to meet you all.
Well, you seem energetic, don't you? So you've also lost your mind and is now a journalist. Fool around when you're little and be a journalist someday.
Well, I want to follow my mom's step, and this is why. So, we were all lonely boys and girls.
You say your mother was one of us, our senior, and
Yes.
one for a long time. I believe Snow can be a superstar someday.
I'm new here and also a slow learner. Hope you guys will teach me.
Wait, as you said, people who don't know anything about a journalist think it's very easy to be one. You want to learn all facts when you haven't learned the ABC? Are you kidding?
Hey, stop it. Snow. Don't take it seriously. Just do the things you want to do. You can make it.
Sure. I have to go back now. Hope to see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Snow, please come to my office. Yes, Chief. Snow. Oh, yes. One of my friends is holding a press conference, and it's mainly about his new development project on a holiday resort. Whoa. Are you interested in giving him an interview? Sure. When is the press conference? I will go there with a photographer. Well, sure. It's at 2 p.m. this Wednesday. Oh, on the first floor of his company. Just don't be late. I believe you can write a good report. Yes, Chief. May I leave now? Still got lots of work to do. Go ahead.
Oh, the moonlight is so beautiful tonight. People always repeat themselves. Things might be sour today, but it does not mean that the same problem will not occur tomorrow. I love the cycle most will never learn. The man working for an opposite is going to encounter some bloody disaster in a few days. No, it's not good. This young lady, Australian with happiness, going to have romantic encounters. Falling in love with foreigner? Could she be a popular TV producer? Oh dear, it seems like the main character is preparing to go on stage. What will the story be this time?
Time flies. A year has passed. Mom, when I was 8, Uncle Miles told me that this is your favorite place and you like to come here. He gave me this stone of water god. It has been, 15 years since then. After I graduated from senior high school, I come here every year to talk with you. Last year, I was worrying about my future. This year, I graduated from college, got a new job, and eventually I become a journalist. Mom, am I closer to you now?
Hey, young lady! Everything goes well recently?
Who are you? I think we have never met before.
That's okay. I know you. That's enough. You will face something disturbing in the near future. Do you want my help?
No. I feel good these days. What are you talking about? And who are you?
Me? I am a goddess who controls time. I can bring you back to the past and let you find the facts you need in time. You can call me the goddess of time.
Excuse me? I'm not very familiar with this district. If you want to ask for directions, maybe you can ask somebody else. I have to go home. Bye.
Hey, wait! I haven't finished! Gosh, are young men nowadays so impatient? Fine, you will come back to find me in the future.
Have you ever thought about a world-class dreamland here? Have you ever dreamed about a 5-star international hotel here? Welcome to the commencing ceremony for Paradise Vacation Park. I'm Daniel, the CEO of this project. Now, let me introduce the marvelous team members to you. This is James, the excellent and ever-popular mayor. And this is James, our superhero chief engineer. Now let us welcome Mayor James.
As long as you can imagine, we all can achieve that. There will be countless opportunities for jobs and wealth. If you can stand high and see far enough, this is the glory of the city.
You haven't asked the residents' opinions, but instead, you made a lot of decisions by yourselves. This is violent politics, an irrational marriage of power and knowledge. Violent politics! Get out of our sacred land!
This project has been strictly reviewed by a local government parliament. It will surely work. The prosperity of the city relies on it.
We want to thank the elders in the tribe who have considered the future of the people. We will not let you down.
We will dance! We will down! Violent politics! Get out of our sacred land! We will dance! We will down! Violent politics! Get out of our sacred land! Elder, don't betray our ancestral spirits and water guard for short-term benefits.
Orinoco, I struggled and pondered for a long time before giving my consent to this project. Our traditional life does not fit in with modern society. These young people need new jobs and skills to adapt to this new age. But I'm old, and I have to do something for the next generation to find new opportunities for the future.
It is not necessary to sacrifice the tradition for the unforeseeable future. Once they destroy our beloved land, they will be punished by the ancestors. This admonition has been for so long. How can we stand against it? Elder!
Sir, may I ask you some questions? They will not take you too much time. I'm a journalist from Lomond. My name's Snow. How can I call you?
Snow? My name is Orinoco. What do you want?
Okay, Mr. Orinoco. Well, I see that everyone is over there interviewing the team. The paradise gives citizens a lot of benefits and more chances, but you are fighting against and protesting them, aren't you? I really would like to know why. Is there anything, especially negative, that citizens don't know?
Their goddamn project! They have never asked for our opinion. They made a decision without listening to those who have lived on the land for hundreds of years. It just doesn't make any sense and isn't fair.
I see, but could you please describe in more detail, please? I really would like to know more.
What should I tell you? First, I don't even really know you. Secondly, why is everyone over there interviewing the team? Why only you come and ask us questions?
Because
I got it! You're the one that's about Latino, aren't you?
No. I'm here because I really want to record every aspect of this project. If the project will not benefit the people like those have said, it is my duty to reveal it.
Hey, take it easy, bro. Why not give her a chance? Even if she fails to broadcast the truth, what else can we lose?
Yeah, that was right. Just tell her the truth. If she really does her job, she speaks for us loudly. Mr. Orinoco?
All right.
Come here, Eddie. Let me tell you.
Chief, did you want to see me?
Of course I want to see you, Snow. What the hell is this? Didn't I tell you to interview the project manager? Why the news is all about a protest?
Because the developers hasn't get the agreement of the inhabitants. Here, like, isn't this something must be based on mutual?
Have you forgotten that I'm on good terms with the developer? If this writing is published, how would she think of me? Now go and fix it up.
But yes, Chief. Hello, Mr. Onoko. How is the investigation going?
A new report just sent to us. We are thinking about how to integrate this report into our context.
Okay, I see. How can I help you then?
Well, we have another protest meeting next week. Would you like to come?
Should I? But Chief just told me not to follow this news anymore.
Hello?
Oh, yes, yes.
If you are not available, it's okay. Maybe I can introduce you to some people.
Okay, I will think about it. Thank you.
Hello again, my little one.
It's you again.
You don't look very well, my little one. What's wrong? Do you need a hug from me?
No thanks.
You want to track down the truth. However, you have been robbed of what you want. This happened over time.
Can't you just leave me alone? No, wait. How did you know?
Come on! I am the goddess of time. I know everything. So, do you need my help? You know, I can not only help you find the truth you want.
No thanks. I will find the truth by myself. Yes, I'm going to see Mr. Onoko again. And this time, I will report the whole truth to the world.
It's good to have such a determination. However, to go violently is not a good idea, my little one.
Great. What about a group of experts we invited listeners to study the soil quality? Have they completed their report yet?
Yes. Although I don't understand its content, they told me the soil there is soft and contains a lot of underground water. A large construction project will not only damage the water source, but cause frequent foundation collapses. It's like building a castle in the air. They will eventually kill everyone.
The wonder legend is that no construction is allowed on the Holy Land. Now we have scientific evidences to support this. We must tell everyone as soon as possible.
Snow,
Yes?
could you summarize this soil quality report in your article to make the truth known to the world outside?
But the previous expert environmental assessment claimed that the soil quality was absolutely safe. How can we persuade the public to accept our report?
I have
proof. I have prepared for this moment. I mixed with people around major gyms and secretly taped a negotiation meeting. I have the recording. That proves the mayor twice invited an expert to a bar to discuss the under-the-table deals. The prices are high, and this is proof.
Wow, this is great. But how about the expert of this report?
They have requested their identities not be revealed. They do not want to be attacked or victimized.
All right, there are sort of hidden sources, so their identities can be kept confidential. I will write the story, and you guys can see the news tomorrow morning.
Oh, thank you. I really mean it. Let me work you out. Dalo Gai, you will have to stay with her and make sure that she is protected at all times.
Of course.
You both stay here for a moment. Please take care. When the whole thing is over, let us treat you to dinner.
You too. Take good care.
Come and walk a lady home.
Chief!
Yes, Snow?
These are the reports from my second investigation. And these evidences show that this project is illegal and very dangerous. Please, let me show you.
Oh, come on, Snow. I'm still a child. You really have no idea what this real world is truly like, right? No, this society is not run by good intention. And it's definitely not functioned by so-called truth or ideal. But stop it. This report will never be released. Stop it. By the way, you won't be in charge of this news anymore. Understand? Now back to your seat.
No, you can't.
Just get out of my office!
This world is far more evil than she can imagine. Snow is talent and brave. Such treasure, but pity. Obsessed with the truth and then knows the danger. I don't mean to blame on her. I just want to protect her from those dirty things. But of course, I hope she can go as far as possible. But it's never easy in this field. Only those in high positions have the chance to do some great things. Especially when the game is controlled and mastered by the superior. Okay, if there's no way to reveal the truth by the news report, I think I can only rely on myself.
A few days later, people begin to learn from news reports about dangers that can arise from the Paradise Project. The reports say that evidences of this kind are flooding Facebook and other social medias. A commotion follows.
Jane? Why are you here? Anyway, have you read the newspapers today? You're the engineer of the Paradise. How could this happen? Is that journalist insane? How could she write such nonsense? These reports are definitely fake. It's true that my project had passed all kinds of evaluations. I must see a journalist and dare take my words. How dare she?
Come down, Daniel. It's easy to go and argue with an ignorant girl. Let me take this problem in hand. I will go to Mayor Jones. His connection. They must be able to solve it.
No! This is my project, my paradise. This problem has to be solved by me. Since I've worked so hard on this project, the work must be done.
Just let me do it, Daniel. That report has been spread rapidly on the internet. I will discuss with James. He will have some ideas. We should know how to deal with environmental evaluation issues.
No! This is my responsibility. How can I beg someone for help?
Enough, Daniel. That's it. I will go to the mayor and fix everything. Alright?
Alright. But I want things to be done perfectly. Understand? Perfectly.
Got it. Take it easy.
A rare guest. What brings you here, Miss Jen?
I come for the solution of environmental problem. Have you read this paper today already?
Oh yes, the environmental problem. And I already know who's the one that posts on the internet. She's a new journalist in Lavender.
Then, what's the decision? I'm thinking about shopping her mom with some money, but I'm not sure how big this it would be. How do you think?
It doesn't need to be that hard. This thing is very simple. The best way to solve the problem is to get rid of the one who finds the problem.
But Daniel there...
We have no time for him. We have to do it very quickly and very carefully. Here's the plan.
Over 200 people are buried alive. Also, several people, including the journalist of the said news agency, are missing.
Snow, are you alright? Hey, stay with me. Don't close eyes. Snow!
Strange. Why do I feel like I know this madam, who I'm sure I never met before? Uncle, my head's hurting.
How do you feel? The rescue team setup is a miracle for you to get through that accident. That accident was just a scratch.
Wait. Rescue team? Can't be. I was saved by a woman.
Snow?
Yeah.
Were you saying something? Something strange?
No. Not a bit, Uncle. I think I was almost recovered.
Stay here and take a rest for a while. Let me bring you some refreshment. Eat, drink, and be merry.
Okay, thank you, Uncle. the goddess of time? No matter who you are, I need to talk with you.
Oh, a special visitor. Looking out for me? What happened?
You know you saved me.
You're so certain. So, when I meet her, think twice. Nothing comes from nothing.
This is something I can't explain, but it seems there's some connection between her, me, and the whole event. I get to meet her. The answer might suggest itself.
¿Qué será?
What did you say?
Nothing special. I say I like light blue in your eyes. Fine. If you are this sure, I will make this an exception and grant you a chance. Here we are. That's it. Go on. You will find the one.
You not going with me?
To bring you here is my job. To accompany you is not. I am not your keeper.
Okay. Thank you, the goddess of time.
I'm so touched that you remember my name.
Ow.
Go for your truth.
What is this place? Enough. I can't see her without going in.
Yet another century get almost ruined. Why do humans never learn a lesson?
They always like this unless, no matter how hard we try to stop them and save them, they will do it at a cost for their own interest.
Hello? Sorry for disturbance, but were you talking about the reason and most bandied about development project? I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but it was I who wrote the report to disclose this chicanery at the beginning.
It's you! But how did you get here, young lady?
This is not a place for humans to settle in. How did you get here?
I asked the goddess of time to take me here.
Since you say you were the one who wrote the report, then I would like to ask you, for what reason the developer started this project?
I think nothing other than ambition or profit.
Ambition? Yes, ambition. An excellent and self-evident answer. Some people overreach themselves and fail with their ambition. Is being ambitious really a bad thing? Come with me. I have something to show you.
The Empire of the Sun Company represents the company on which the sun never sets. This is also my father's dream. A half-century ago, he packed a small bag of toiletries and sailed around half of the world to establish a kingdom of water conservation and development. Later, he sent me this as a gift for my 20th birthday. He said I was a grown-up from that day on. I'm already a man who can bring his bag of toiletries and travel around the world. I carry on his dream as if pursuing this goal unceasingly could make me feel he is still with me.
Dreams are the motivation of progress, and history is the engine of the future. You have what it takes to succeed.
My father gained a lot, but lost almost all. He had his dream, but with what he has left in his joys.
It won't happen anymore. I'm here with you as long as you give me what I want.
You are such a wily old fox. You appeared, ended my anxiety. You make me fall in love, but only for your own ambition.
Isn't that enough? We have achieved each other's goal and our own. I am you, and you are me. We shared one heart long time ago. We have the same goal. Eventually, I indeed fell in love with him. Seeing him to go to the extreme and willing to accept most inappropriate land in order to expand his kingdom. I have said and done everything within my reach, though he still held firm to his ambition, determined to carry out his father's dream. Finally, he came to his maker in a calamity, devoured by rolling water. Do you find the man you met starting a development project out of ambition?
I don't know.
As you just mentioned, it could likely be for profit, right?
Yes.
Money. A reasonable, simpler, and more straightforward. Say, let me show you something else.
May I have the pleasure of dancing with you? This song holds a special appeal to me.
Certainly.
This song embodies the love of my father and mother.
The dance of fate.
That's right, the dance of fate. My mother fell in love with my father and still her fate because of this dance. She worked as a dancing girl her entire adult life to raise me up, and then it's me. She couldn't even afford a glass of drinking water in her final days. I swear that I won't go back to the nightmare of poverty. That's why I'm here.
But what about your father?
After Dad had been together for a while, he was transferred abroad to continue his water conservation.
sorry for making you recall the sad past.
Let's not talk about the past. Do you want to be my assistant? We can work together for local development and rid people of the nightmare of poverty.
As long as you stay by my side, I can do anything. Your dream is my dream.
My dream is your dream? What's her name?
Lina. In the years they follow, I stay on his side. See, he patronizes other unbridled entrepreneur. He intends to make more money and neglect all the risks he took. I love him. I try to save him, but eventually I wanted to sort him. I had no choice but to live in this fate. Who could have foreseen this? He went to David Jones' locker while visiting another country. We were never learned for what reason in the world. People resolve to enlarge their own wealth. Do you still let men start the development project merely for profits?
I don't know either.
And you don't come here for either of us. What are you looking for?
I can't explain myself, but should someone else be here, right? Like your sister.
It seems history is going to repeat itself again. What has happened to us will with your life in another form. Who you need are not us, but...
Rose, Lina, I'm back.
Snow!
Why are you here? Are you alright? Is everything okay?
No, that's right. It's you. You're the one who saved me, aren't you? I don't think we have met before, but I feel like we have known each other for a long time.
Perhaps you got an impression because I said you once. But wait, how long have you been here?
I'm not so sure, but it could have been a while. What's the matter?
You don't belong to this one, and you can stay here for too long. I need to send you back now.
No, I haven't.
That's okay. We will meet again soon.
I have no idea that so much time has passed. The coolest infant then is big enough to control her own life, or even affect others' fate. Who knows? We had faith in ourselves, but still failed. Could it be a better ending this time? We were on Earth all the time, but there are not that many second chances. It just happens again. Snow would have to go through a difficult path. Furthermore, it seems that she's off on the most difficult path, like our Lily. How would Lily think of this? Rose, what will you say?
Rose, Lina.
How did it go? Is she already back? Lily, Snow?
Yes, she is. I should have never appeared in front of her. I'm deceased, and time will fall back. But I still want to help her. He always works so hard, and Snow is the only proof of his existence.
I understand very well. Snow is a child of idea. We may not be able to interfere with her decision, but simply lending her a hand is still acceptable. have missed so many important moments in her life. But for this case, I still want to back her up, more or less. Let us know when you need any help. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Daniel, the president of Paradise Construction. I'm here to offer our profoundest apology for the construction accident. May I?
Oh, sure. Have a seat. You just said you're here for...
We take full responsibility for our medical bills and will do little for our mistakes. Please accept our humble apology.
I'm fine. Just... do you mind if I ask about your construction project?
Well, what would you like to know then?
Like... perhaps the motivation of your development project. Why do you want to open up this area?
This place has some unique resource and culture, but people are moving away because of travel inconvenience. I started this project attempting to bring in infrastructural development and provide more amenities. The locals, by cooperating with us, can promote their culture and lifestyle. We together can create a mutually beneficial situation. Isn't it amazing? Always vivid is my recollection. The small village I live in my boyhood was a place people would call paradise on earth. It was scarcely developed, and people had difficulties traveling and communicating with one another. As I grew up, I witnessed my huckleberry friends moving to cities one after another and never coming back. Regardless of one's will, to survive is to move out, and I am no exception. At the moment I was leaving, I told myself I had to take my beloved with me. But that day never came. A landslide submerged my land. Due to the lack of transportation tools, the rescue team couldn't make it in time. We couldn't save anybody.
I can understand your thirst for a change, but do you know, when a dream castle is built on an insecure foundation, it's nothing more than a mere illusion. The locals, in fact, do not all agree to work with you. You cannot talk about your lofty dream this masterfully. What's worse, your development project hasn't passed legit environmental impact assessment. That totally conflict with your ideals, and more tragedies will just repeat themselves.
It can't be. Every inspection report shows legal approval.
As for that, you have to ask your cooperators. Here, I have a report collected by the locals. Tell me who's lying after you read this.
All right, I'll look into this case. Give me 3 days and I'll surely give you a reply.
No, wait! I will come with you. You definitely do not have the faintest idea about where to look at. To head the resident one, right?
No! It's a question of our goodwill. And I can't let an outsider interfere with the inspection.
Yes, that's one way of looking at it, but nevertheless, are you aware of the origin of all these matters? Okay, who's responsible for this? For instance, you doubtlessly have no idea about this recent disaster comes from mistake from some people.
What? You?
I'm certainly more insightful than you are. What's more, someone with a journalist background would definitely come in handy. And I happen to be such a one. So take me with you.
Suit yourself. I cannot speak you. Just don't hold me back.
Okay. You're the one that... Where am I? When did I come here? Lady, thank you for saving me last time.
I'm glad that you feel good. All wounds gone?
Yeah, they're just scratches and healed very fast. Oh, and I discharged from the hospital already.
That's wonderful.
Would you mind if I ask about...
I know what you want to ask and what you are facing right now. But before you make your decision, please listen to my story. Don't make the same mistake as mine. You should remain cautious about every step you take. In that year, I'm terribly sorry. I'm sorry to have kept you waiting.
Never mind. The moon is unusually beautiful tonight. Sitting here is enjoyable. Sometimes there's a kind of beauty in waiting. Like what some have said, waiting is an art.
But keeping others waiting is a sin.
I didn't mean that.
Just kidding. Please relax.
Come on.
Thank you for sparing your time for this interview. Wait a minute. Okay. First of all, I'd like to know if the vacation park of Yapo Temple has undergone a safety construction assessment.
Okay, before we started to plan and design the project, we formed a professional team to inspect, study, and survey the site in detail to ensure absolute safety.
How did you determine that this project does not involve the conflict of interest or power struggle among the parties and local factions?
Well, I'm an engineer, not a politician. I only know data. I know nothing about struggle, let alone determining it.
Is this naivety or blindness to the truth? Don't you know that this place is the Holy Land for local people?
I believe in hard and tangible fact, not intangible imagination and mythology.
Don't you think that going against nature will bring disaster to people?
I only know that the locals need a better quality of life and new job opportunities. As it stands now, they cannot even afford clean water and basic electricity.
Is building a hotel or vacation park the only way to provide them with these basic needs?
Come on. If you are here to stop this construction project, you have lost the impartiality needed for objective and fair report.
Don't you have any family members that you care about? Would you want them to risk their lives every day for living for work? The construction site has already crumbled a few times. Some killed or seriously hurt.
Hey. Come on. You know, you are a beautiful and mysterious woman. You remind me of my mother. She once took me to the riverside for a walk, reading letters from father, folding paper boats, and reading the stories about how the fisherman Urashima Taro, having an adventure in the palace of the dragon god, and how Johnson boiled the sea to stir up trouble. mother and I watched the paper boat floating noiselessly down the water, farther and farther away. Each time, we pray sincerely for father to return home early, safe and sound.
Your father was infatuated with the palace of the Dragon God, just like Urashima Taro, who had left and would never return. And your mother was waiting in bed. Was she the princess or Tao's mother?
My father is Jiangsheng, who bore the sea to change nature and human fate, for a better life and to improve the life of those he loved.
But he never returned, and neither did he succeed in changing nature.
He tried hard. He always worked hard.
He worked hard to connect nature and human beings. But eventually, he became farther and farther away from the sky and earth, and from you.
Until he disappeared completely without leaving any message.
So you continue your father's dream to rebuild a connection with him?
But I don't want to repeat the same mistakes. Although I wish to rebuild the connection between nature and human beings, I don't want Jiangsheng to boil the sea, and I want Urashima Taro to freely travel between heaven and earth, instead of being abandoned by both. I hope that no one in this world will ever be homeless or lose their loved ones.
Do you think the Hotel of Yapo Temple can fulfill this dream?
I don't know. I strive to use eco-friendly building materials and solar power system for the entire hotel. The overall business model was designed to follow environmental regulations and principles, and we even plan to build an organic farming department to make it a self-sufficient paradise.
But this project should never start the ugly Holy Land. It has pristine forests and lakes.
Must people live in a primitive state and environment forever, just to be in harmony with nature?
I didn't mean that.
Traditional beliefs and faithful waiting didn't bring father back to mother. Thousands of people didn't bring him back. Has one man to die so that another may live? Must there be sacrifice?
Hey, don't feel sorrowful so fast. Trust me, stop the investment project, and then the Circular Republic's peace. They stay as it was.
I'll try.
What happened next was I met this kind yet formless engineer. But things didn't work out as we had planned. For some reasons, I was forced to leave my husband and my newborn daughter. Soon after, I learned that he breathed his last breath during the attack of the hurricane. No, we are nothing more than shadow and sound from the past. It's you who have to decide what to do next. If you want to save that land and that man, you should be tougher and stronger than us. Do the right thing and stay good and honest. I believe you can find the true path.
Hold on! You just mentioned you have a daughter. You still cannot live together, even though you are not bad guys.
As this, you have a clear conscience. Isn't that enough, my dear?
be of great use if we go together. Have you come up with any plan?
Huh?
Why on earth did I join the investigation?
After all, there are piles of data here. Do you want to read them before making any judgment?
Well,
Well, in my house.
go fetch them right now!
Yes, sir.
Can someone like her be a journalist? Why did you get so many things?
What? These are the ones I collected before.
These? All of them?
Exactly. You can compare those data you saw before and these are fine.
Alright,
We deal with the strange ones.
I'll read them. Yeah, it's owing to a special identity. You're not supposed to go with me to a company.
I understand I'm in a special situation. But how come you cannot enter your office at midnight?
Oh,
You're the boss, aren't you?
I've never thought of that. So later on we'll contact the protesters. After all, they seem to grasp more aspect than I. Cannot even figure out where family stuffs.
That's none of your business. There are ways for journalists to get information. I do believe with Onoko's help, our investigation would be much easier. So, stop nagging. Let's go. Quickly. Understand?
Yes.
Long time no see, Ononoko. How is your investigation going?
Indeed, for a long time. We... Oh, exit! How come you're here?
Ononoko, come.
You're not welcome! Get out!
Ononoko, calm down. I brought him here to meet you.
Snow? You? Why do you get in here? We never welcome men who rise along!
Right, why do you come here? Don't you plan to take from that something more?
Wait, I'm here for...
Hold on! Stop! Listen to me. Can we just sit down and have a talk? Please?
Okay.
Ononoko, Daniel's here because he wants to investigate some suspicious point. What is neglected? He has no other intention. Don't you believe me, Ononoko?
It's not you who I don't trust. I just can't believe Let's Go. He and his team are all together. Jerks without conscience.
Put yourself together, Onoko. You better hit Snow.
I said, it's not like what you thought.
Don't mention it, Snow. It's me who has taken the wrong position. Can you guys keep helping me? Because I'm not sure whether I should trust you or my team. Could you just give me a chance to find out the truth?
Alright,
He seems to have no malice toward anyone. See what he's going to do.
Tell me, Snow, what does this man come for? He's just explained.
Here's the thing. I hope you can assist me, because I'm not willing to live in my ideal blueprint, nor ruin anyone's memories for the accomplishment of my own dream.
Can I believe you? I still trust in him, Loco. He's... Well, I will trust you this time. Remember, I just helped you for her sake. You're on your own.
Pardon, I'm late. There's just something urgent that I can get away from.
Never mind.
Forgive me for making you wait so long.
Never mind. Just sitting here is pretty enjoyable. It was said that waiting is not merely a kind of beauty, but a sort of art. Oh, allow yourself to take a breath. So, what's your decision?
I decided to enlist the one project, but it doesn't mean that I've given up. There must be a better way to achieve my goal. However, I believe I need your help. The development case is on its way now. I cannot stop it by myself.
Sure, but how do you plan to do, or how do you want me to help you?
We need to arouse the public. The stronger help protest, the better. After that, may the government intervene to terminate the case. I'll be your cover. Let's James or Jane notice it too early. Money is not my concern. My only concern is that all those who love this land can live happily here.
I got you. But we alone cannot make the conversion great enough. Let me think. Aha! You can come with me to a chief editor, who is world-wise and may know how to handle this kind of business. By the way, aren't you on good terms with our team? Where are you, Snow? Fat girl. Just discharged from a hospital. Is she going out somewhere again? She's really good at getting on my nerves and making me worried. I've told her how dangerous this could be, but she still risks her life to... Just forget it. It's no use talking down to her. She's... Oh. Hello, Snow? Is that you? Didn't I tell you to come back first and let me see if you're alright? Where did you... What? You went to investigate that damn news again? Oh, I shouldn't have allowed you to work on it. You've just left the hospital. Can't you take a break? Hello? Are you listening? Hey, wait a moment, Chief. Listen to me. I didn't go to investigation. I didn't do that. So, collect yourself. And I'm on my way back to the publisher. Oh, I almost arrived. Wait for me. I've got something to tell you. Yes, now? Hello? Hey! Why does she rush into things all the time? Chief. Oh, wait. Snow, oh, you kids. I'm back. I told you to leave these troubles aside. Why did you go to the construction site again? Thank heavens, nothing happened to you. Or you'd be killing me, you know? Hey, calm down, Chief. See who's coming.
Long time no see, Rebel. Hey, keep your temper.
Daniel, how dare you come here? Your man started the accident to sue her mouth. You will pay for this.
Hey, hold on, not me. I have no idea of that. Until I had a conversation with Snow, when I went to apologize, I realized that things had been kept from me. I began to know when Snow had told me in detail what had been going on. And this is why we now work together and look into this project.
Is everything is that true, Snow?
In fact, we're here to ask for assistance. I would like to arouse the public with your help. The stronger the protest is, the better its effect will be. Also, may the government stop the project. We have some rough ideas, but I'm not sure if they'll work or not. So here we are.
It's true, Chief. Daniel really needs to prevent his man from making a big mistake. But he alone cannot make this. Mass media like ours can force the government to take effective actions. So, please.
Have you two made up your mind? Such an important decision. And have you considered all kinds of hidden storms and dangers that can be stirred up?
Yes. I may not be able to make everyone understand, but people can learn from my experience. We must not be the one who destroyed this beautiful land.
And you, Snow, what do you think?
It's very nice of you, Chief, but I have already made up my mind to do what I believe is right. So, I shall live up to my belief and solve the problem.
Alright. I know I can't stop you guys anymore. I met someone almost as good as you in the past. Almost as stubborn. Who spared nothing to carry out her beliefs. Unfortunately, she died in an accident. But now, you have made up your mind and had such a powerful support. You need to work hard and remember to take care of yourselves.
I'm around here.
What are you nervous about? There's no one here. Let alone the surveillance system turn up now.
But better safe than sorry. Okay, we are here in his office and go set up the wiretap quickly.
Oh, I see. His office desk is here.
Recently, that lad, Daniel, seems to do something secretly. You have to pay attention to him.
I know that. I'll have Olive keep an eye for me. Also, there's one thing I want to make sure.
Sure, get in and have a talk. You want to ask about ever since the accident. It seems she's evaporated, but she's still alive. That's the reality.
You promised to take care of it, right? The thing to know its way. Doesn't it leave unforeseeable troubles?
After the accident, even the down-based phone knows what will happen if the investigation continues.
Unless what?
Unless she'd like to experience another accident. Or, as far as I'm concerned, she's no menace at all.
Hope so. The development project going well so far, but the post-scandal still give rise to some impact. We have received several official letters from the government, but don't worry, I have managed well. However, if any problem occurs again, I'm afraid it wouldn't be as easy to deal with the government, James. Need to be especially careful.
Don't bother yourself. Leave all the problems to me. My dear, you want to think too much. Now, finish our business talk. How about a drink? It's been a long time since our last private meeting.
I'm tired of this day. How badly you miss me. Let's hit a road.
Okay. Seems they're far off. Hey, have you set up the water tap? Dang. What is the matter with you? I'm asking. Okay, so have you set up that?
Yeah, it's finished.
Okay. Good. Good. Let's go then. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Why do you apologize all of a sudden? Do you have a fever?
My partners did ugly things to you. I'm really sorry. If I hadn't been that naive to believe all numerical data are true, or hadn't been so stubborn to believe our project is the best, would you have experienced so horrible an accident? Would Orinoco and his friend have gone on to try to protect their homeland? If I had discovered something wrong earlier, I'm terribly sorry.
Well, am I not right? You did not do it on purpose. It's the mayor and the engineer should be blamed. They're the ones making wrong decisions. And you have been striving to help with the situation. So, that's enough. Just keep going.
Wow, thanks a lot. I'll definitely come up with a new idea to stop the project.
Sure. After all, we gotta leave now. It's uncertain when they will be back. Let's go.
I smell red, James. Something just not right. Have you learned that Daniel's essay was frozen for some unknown reason? Even Kuzo can't tell us. Don't you smell something strange in this? There must be something wrong. We might have some troubles.
Alright, I told you. I'd arrange all the things. Even if Daniel finds something wrong with the gas, he does not have any time to fix it. The resort must be rebuilt. Not even God can stop it. Don't cudgel your brain. Let's relax and wait for further information.
Fine. Let me check it as well managed as you have promised.
Put your faith in me. No matter what they do, nothing can affect us, right?
I don't think so, Mayor James.
Hey Daniel, speaking of the devil, Jen and I were just talking about you. And my good brother, where have you been these days? We are exceedingly worried about you.
Don't you know where I've been? Our respectable Mayor James. Look, I much expect some explanations from you.
No way. Where did you get this?
This is beside the point. Only one question here. Is everything said here true?
Daniel, listen. Clear yourself and hear me.
Jane, I'm calm. Always am.
Daniel, you always empire. Isn't it true that you always want to rebuild your hometown? Couple days ago, I sent some of my men for a check. Who could have foreseen that? That land is a treasure trove.
Mayor, is that a threat?
No one said such a thing. I'm just giving you an offer. Paradise must be constructed. The return of it can drive you out of your wits. Daniel, you're a wise man. It's out of the question for a wise man to pass up an offer like this, isn't it? Leave this to me. I don't care whether or not they are true. As long as they remain undiscovered, we wouldn't be affected at least. Right?
Big mistake. They'll never disappear. When the construction gets done, what's fiction here will be reality, causing endless sufferings to the innocent people. My hometown was destroyed likewise, and I refuse to adhere to the flames this time. The stuff what you bring today, they are absolutely credible. I come here for old time's sake. Cold stop to our plan.
I'm the only one who has bad dream. How about me? For what reason do you get undertake this project? We've cooperated so many times. You still have no idea who I am? I have a real knowledge and skill, and deserve your respect. I mean, to help you with your dreams, you know?
Don't fool yourself, Jane. The scheme was James. Made fools of your superiors and subordinates. Counterfeited report to secure the development permits. Hard evidence here. No room for denial.
Showing no appreciation for our favor. We do this for all time's sake. You don't know what's good for you. What about your dreams? Your hometown?
There's always more than one way to achieve my goal. But I couldn't wait. Whatever! I have made up my mind not to continue on the wrong path. It would be wonderful if you too—
Wonderful speech! Daniel, but you want to pitch me with this stuff? Are you a child? Do you remember who has invested heavily in this case? It's you! The accounts are all collected. You said you got the evidence? So do I.
Calm down, James.
Calm down? I am as calm as a cucumber. What do you think you are? Surrender to the police? Don't even think about it. Daniel, if you still care about
your prospects. Better give everything you have to me. Or else, I promise, I wouldn't do this part. Too late. What did you say? I'm sorry. It's too late.
Mayor James, don't be so angry.
Why are you here?
What's your business, Miss Snow? Haven't you learned your lesson yet?
Lesson? You finally admit the crime you have done to me.
What's the matter today? I don't need anyone to teach me how to behave.
Mayor James, since you cannot give up, we have no choice but to take you to the police.
Don't you think it's funny? Telling me what to do? I don't mind making you disappear again, Miss Snow. Kill? Murder again?
Isn't this what you're forcing her to do?
Be reasonable. We never forced you to do anything. You blinded yourself for profits. We found the reality and tried to expose the crime. That's all.
But it seems that you do not have the least desire to regret or make some remedy. Regret? Remedy? Are you nuts?
You feel you can stop this project as you want to, right? Wake up!
As for that, we have to find some helpers. For Daniel's sake, I hope you guys can give yourselves up to the police, but you still cannot come to your senses.
What do you mean? You think you can leave office safely today? Give me the evidence, and I can pretend nothing happened.
This project will keep going, then we still can make profit from it. Good for everyone. What do you think?
That's it? However, the evidences in your hand are just copies. As for the original one, prosecutor has them now.
You.
Hey! Snow, I remember you had an appointment with the prosecutor. Can you make it?
Yeah, we have scheduled for a talk, but it's okay. If I should fail to meet the prosecutor, I'm afraid she'll find somebody to find me. Or maybe she will come here in person.
Stop! May I ask a question? Please, contact us.
Dear prosecutor, big fuss. I see. Take me as average nobody? Mayor James, I suggest you cooperate with the prosecutor. Don't make the bad worse. Somebody has to take responsibility for this. You! Are you sure, Mayor James?
Enough.
You build your own hell.
Daniel, if we still have tomorrow, we have other choices. This one, follow.
Remember, today, James and Jane, be good. Guess we'll never meet again.
Time to go. And then, how's your hometown in the past? Such a beautiful in the place. Has anyone returned and rebuilt it?
Nothing happened actually. I should say it's a new start. Nobody wants to go back. But I decided to rebuild the village. And this is what I'm supposed to do in the beginning. My original goal. Imagine having a change in the future. I promise it would be the best. But I still need others' valuable suggestions. And you, Snow, the ideal girl.
Okay, I got it. I will always be with you to do whatever you really want to do. Oh, but if you go astray, I promise I will make things really difficult for you.
Alright, I won't. With your company, I believe I can go straight to achieve my goal.
Daniel?
The breaking news today. Paradise exploitation case. It doesn't pass the environmental assessment. James and Jane, the principals in charge, are arrested. And Daniel, the CEO of the company, is fully cooperated with the police and the government.
So, this is the news. Wow, it's really a big trouble.
Finally, the whole thing has come to an end. The next step is to pay the residents compensation and to think about how to rebuild the reputation of the company.
This time, you not only assist the police in arresting James and Jane, but also escape from imprisonment due to your cooperation. It's really a blessing in disguise, but would you regret seeing a long-awaited blueprint abolished? I know you haven't spent much effort on it, although it's imperfect.
Nope. I think it's not only the craziest and the most daring, but it's also a sober and correct decision. Not to mention, I'm lucky enough to get it alive. It seems to be a good deal in business.
Oh!
Aha!
What the? No, Daniel, what? Come back!
No way!
Now we are sad to tell you that a resort completed last year had collapsed due to days of torrential rain that had loosened its foundation. The number of the dead cannot be currently estimated. The local firemen, police and rescue teams from other counties are now doing all they can to help the victims. It is said that the exploitation of the resort was controversial at first, but it had not received much attention. We will keep tracking whether the landslide casualty is related to the project.
首先要欢迎的是公关组。接下来要欢迎的是抗议群众以及支持者们。 组。化妆组。后台总监。行政总监。编剧。接着欢迎副导演。最后欢迎导演。好，来大家靠过来一点，离我近一点。好，先感谢今晚各位嘉宾的莅临。这好。哇，这是高朋满座，虽然很亮，但是我看到一个一个人，真的是很感动。就谢谢大家今天抽空来看我们的表演，不知道你们今天还喜不喜欢我们的表演？谢谢你们。好，然后首先也要感谢前来观赏的老师们，然后首先要先感谢我们的王冉老师，他是我们如果还有明天的原编导，那他很宽宏大量的包容我们，就是大幅度的改写他的原剧，然后他也有给我们很多就是专业的剧场上面的指导，然后再来要谢谢我们的指导老师许仲阳老师，我们发现看就是我们的 Mr. 洪大姐呢。好，那再来要感谢是我身后这群工作伙伴们，因为他们每一个人才可以组成我们这个剧组，那真的要感谢我的干部们，我的所有的不管是谁，他们每个人都倾尽全力，应该说我们大家都倾尽全力，就是这么多个日子以来，然后这样从0到100，然后到今天可以站上舞台，然后有这样的表现，所以谢谢大家。好，来大家靠过来，把我围住，把我围住。来，小个子的往前挤，快点，快点。来，再往前，再往前。来，再往前，再往前，再往前，到这条线，来，然后来。如果还有